Hello Kitty and Frida. I thought today I'd make some little videos about going on an elephant hunt around Grandma's house. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going down the corridor, through the kitchen, and we're going into the front room, and we're going to look for an elephant in here. Look, I can see one over here on the mantelpiece. Now then, that's a little elephant. And that little elephant is very special to Grandma because it was given to her by a little boy who she taught at school, a little Indian boy. And he gave it to her as a present at the end of the year to say thank you for having taught him maths. So, there are two types of elephants, African elephants and Indian elephants. And you can tell which is which because the African elephants have bigger ears. But this is an Indian elephant. And we can see, although he's still got quite big ears, they're not as big as an African elephant. And he's got tusks, but they're quite short tusks there. But what else do you notice about this elephant? If we have a look at him. He's wearing something, isn't he? He's wearing a coat. And that's because Indian elephants can be trained to do things by people. And they often work in the forests. And people cut down the trees, or sometimes the elephant pushes the trees over. And then the elephant picks up the tree trunk in his trunk here and carries the wooden log, down to the road or the railway where it can be taken away. And they also have the elephants in parades, and that's why this one has got a very elaborate coat on, and he walks on a parade through the town. And sometimes people ride on top of the elephant. They put like a little seat on top of the elephant and people can ride along. And there's a man who drives the elephant, sits on the top here, and he's called a mahout. And he's the elephant's keeper and the elephant's driver. And sometimes the mahout trains the elephant to pick him up in his trunk and put him on his head. Isn't that interesting? So that's the little Indian elephant. And in the next video, we're going to go and look for another one. Bye.